When we think of wealth, the first thing that often pops into our heads is money. Sure, we envision stacks of cash, shiny credit cards, and maybe even a mansion or two. But let's hit the brakes for a second and take a deeper dive into what it really means to be wealthy. True wealth stretches far beyond the digits in your bank account. It's about financial security, the freedom to live life on your own terms, and the ability to pursue your passions and goals without the looming shadow of financial stress. Being wealthy means having control over your time, the ability to support your loved ones, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're financially stable. So, let's embark on this exploration together and redefine wealth, focusing on the mindset, habits, and strategies that can help us build a life of lasting abundance. First up, let's talk about the mindset of wealth. Wealth begins in the mind, my friends. It's all about adopting a mindset of abundance. Wealthy individuals believe in their capacity to create opportunities and generate wealth. They don't see challenges as roadblocks. They view them as stepping stones on their journey. They remain optimistic about their financial futures, and that's a game changer. As Tony Robbins famously said, the only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. So let's get those imagination gears turning. Now, let's sprinkle a little lifelong learning into the mix. Wealthy individuals are like sponges. They soak up knowledge wherever they can find it. Whether it's through books, courses, or mentors, they're constantly seeking to refine their skills and expand their financial literacy. You want to understand concepts like compound interest, tax strategies, and investment opportunities? Well, buckle up, because that's the kind of knowledge that can set you apart. Did you know that a 2019 study by Fidelity found that a whopping 88% of self-made millionaires read at least 30 minutes a day on topics that improve their knowledge? That's right. They're not just sitting back and waiting for wealth to come knocking, they're actively pursuing it. And let's not forget about proactive and calculated risk-taking. Wealthy individuals are not afraid to take risks, but here's the kicker: they do it strategically. They seek opportunities, whether it's starting a business, investing in real estate, or exploring emerging markets. Their risk-taking is informed and backed by thorough research, which means they're not just throwing darts in the dark. They're aiming for the bullseye. Now that we've laid the groundwork with the mindset of wealth, let's dive into the habits of the wealthy. Building wealth starts with understanding the basics of personal finance. This means learning how to budget effectively, understanding the principles of saving, investing, and managing debt. Sounds simple, right? But it's the foundation of financial success. One of the most common habits of wealthy individuals is living below their means. They prioritize saving and investing over unnecessary spending. Take Warren Buffett, for instance. That guy still lives in the modest home he purchased back in 1958. It's not about flashy lifestyles. It's about making smart choices with your money. And speaking of smart choices, let's focus on building assets. Wealthy individuals know the importance of building assets that grow in value over time. This could mean investing in real estate. Think rental properties or real estate investment trusts, REITs, or stocks that have long-term growth potential. They might even create or invest in businesses that generate passive income. The key here is to focus on building a portfolio of assets that will work for you. Now, let's shift gears and talk about building wealth through investing. The earlier you start, the better off you'll be. Investing is like planting a seed. The sooner you plant it, the more time it has to grow. For example, if you invest just $200 a month starting at age 25, you could end up with over $400,000 by retirement, assuming a 7% annual return. That's the magic of compound interest. But wait, there's more. Diversifying your portfolio is crucial. A diversified portfolio reduces risk and increases the potential for stable returns. This means including a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative investments. It's like a buffet for your money. Variety is the spice of life. And let's not forget the most important investment of all, investing in yourself. Your earning potential is one of your greatest assets. Take courses, learn new skills, and stay updated in your field. Prioritize your health, too. Because a longer, healthier life means more time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. As Benjamin Franklin wisely said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Now let's talk about unlocking your potential. Knowledge is only as good as the actions you take. So, take action. Start implementing wealth-building habits today. Begin with small steps, like creating a budget or setting up an investment account. It's all about building momentum. And remember, persistence is key. Building wealth takes time and effort. Expect setbacks, but view them as learning opportunities. Celebrate those small wins along the way to keep your motivation high. After all, wealth is not built overnight. It's a journey that requires discipline and a long-term perspective. Did you know that according to a CNBC report, most self-made millionaires achieve their financial goals in their 50s or 60s? That's a powerful reminder that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Now, let's pivot a bit and talk about daily rituals and why they're the secret sauce to financial success. Financial success isn't just about how much you earn, it's about how you manage and grow your resources over time. At its core, financial well-being comes down to consistent habits and daily rituals that create mindfulness, discipline, and control over your money. Whether it's tracking your expenses, pausing before making a purchase, or automating your savings, these small actions can have a profound impact on your long-term financial health. So, why are daily rituals essential for financial well-being? Let's break it down. First, habits form the foundation of our financial outcomes. Studies show that nearly 45% of our daily actions are habitual, meaning our routines directly influence our financial behavior. Small, consistent habits, like saving a fixed amount daily, can compound into significant results over time. And here's the kicker. Rituals create financial mindfulness. They act as checkpoints, ensuring you're intentional about spending and saving. Instead of making emotional decisions, you'll pause, reflect, and act with purpose. For example, creating a morning ritual of reviewing your financial goals keeps them top of mind throughout the day. Daily rituals also provide a sense of control and empowerment over your finances, reducing stress and anxiety. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that financial stress is one of the leading causes of anxiety in adults. Developing predictable routines reduces uncertainty, giving you confidence in your financial decisions. Now, let's dive into some mindful spending rituals. Have you ever heard of the 24-hour rule? The next time you're tempted by an impulse purchase, try this simple pause. It gives you time to assess whether the purchase aligns with your financial goals. Spoiler alert, you're more likely to avoid unnecessary expenses and save money. Daily expense tracking is another powerful ritual. Dedicate just 5 minutes each day to track your expenses using an app or a simple notebook. According to a Cambridge University study, individuals who track their spending are 20% more likely to stay within budget. Talk about a win-win. And let's not forget the gratitude jar. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. Write down one thing you're grateful for each day, especially financial wins like avoiding an unnecessary expense. This simple ritual reinforces a positive relationship with money. Now, let's explore purposeful saving rituals. First up, pay yourself first. Before you spend a dime, allocate a portion of your income to savings or investments. Automate this process to make it effortless. For example, direct 20% of each paycheck into a high-yield savings account. Your future self will thank you. Regular investment reviews are also key. Set aside time each week or month to review your investment portfolio. Evaluate performance, diversify if needed, and adjust based on your long-term goals. Fun fact, the average annual return of the S&P 500 over the past 30 years has been about 10%. Regular reviews ensure you're taking full advantage of that growth. And here's a visualization tip. Create a ritual of visualizing how your savings will impact your future. Imagine a debt-free life, a dream vacation, or early retirement. Visualization strengthens your motivation to stick to your financial plan. Now, Let's talk about financial wellness check-ins. Dedicate time to assess your financial health. Maybe Sunday evening could be your designated money moment. Review your budget, check account balances, and evaluate your progress toward financial goals. Use these check-ins to identify patterns. Are you spending too much on dining out? Could you save more by meal prepping? Regular reflection helps you course correct before small issues escalate. And don't forget to celebrate milestones. Recognize and reward yourself for progress. Reaching a savings goal? Treat yourself to a meaningful but modest reward. Positive reinforcement keeps you motivated. Building sustainable financial habits is all about consistency over perfection. It's better to save a small amount consistently than to aim for perfection and give up. For example, saving just $5 daily adds up to $1,825 annually. That's no small potatoes. Embrace the long-term perspective too. Financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes and focus on building wealth gradually. And remember, life changes, and so should your rituals. You may shift from saving for a down payment on a house to saving for retirement. Be flexible and adjust your routines to align with new goals. So, what's the takeaway here? True wealth is about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. By adopting a mindset of abundance, cultivating smart financial habits, and investing in your future, you can create lasting wealth. Remember, wealth is not just about earning more, it's about managing what you have and using it to build the life you desire. Financial well-being is not about overnight success. It's about the small, intentional actions you take every day. By adopting mindful spending rituals, purposeful saving strategies, and regular check-ins, you'll create a solid foundation for long-term financial health. Remember, every small step adds up, and celebrating your progress keeps you motivated on the journey. So, here's my call to action. Take charge of your financial well-being today. Start by implementing one new ritual. Whether it's tracking your expenses, automating savings, or setting aside time for a weekly financial review. Share this guide with a friend, and let's create a community of financially empowered individuals. Together, we can redefine what it means to be wealthy and build a life of lasting abundance.